the answers to everything that you seek lie dormant in your DNA. The answers that you seek lie dormant in your DNA. This message was given and has now been shared to imply that just because you don't have clarity on something now or understanding about something now doesn't necessarily mean you have to seek out for the truth. Perhaps the truth truly is within you. Something else has to occur here within in order for that truth to come into your awareness, in order for that component of your DNA to activate. So I hope that resonates. That felt really cool receiving that. A lot of times when I receive a particular language from the universe like that, it feels familiar because it's like the same energy of the information I'm usually sharing with you guys. Last week's message, I watched last week's report a couple times. It really helped me. It was all about going within and taking all your desires to escape out of your life through distraction or through worrying, through fear. And escaping inward instead and seeing what corners you have yet to explore within you. And now we understand the universe is really making it so in our physical realities that is also facilitated. It is now being culturally, societally accepted and promoted to stay home. Okay, great. It's just going to be that much easier to do your soul work. Thank you. Yes. Make us stay home. Yeah, there's a lot of fear programming. We're not going to talk on that right now. But just know, that felt good. Just know. There's a lot of things that are going to be activating inside of here. We could really be getting hooked up by the universe right now by not feeling pressured to go out and do the things like usual. Usually we've got this constant pressure to produce and to create and to be the winner. That can sometimes cause us to constantly seek outward and then kind of ignore what's going on inside of here. But that's not the case right now. Like, what? Who would have thought that could possibly shift? That constant pressure to produce and to create and to win. Oh, okay. Well, now we see. Very creative universe. You got real creative in creating a situation or allowing a situation to occur so that we could be facilitated now to go within. No one's pressuring you to go out and to do anymore. So if you're feeling that, that's self-produced pressure. The universe is supporting us in honing our focus internally into the new awareness that is activating within the self. And that sounds general. This is a general reading, but this is a fated time that we're in. This is a fated time where, we're going to get into details. Some super specific energy codes or light codes, key codes, data from the universe via the sunlight are activating our DNA. Not everyone's DNA will be activated. Everyone's DNA will be affected, but not everyone's DNA's activation will manifest in the same way. So again, no point in looking outward for validation or confirmation in what things are supposed to look like right now. Tap into some of my Aquarian energy and be a little bit of a pioneer in this time. Be a little bit of a pioneer of your own little culture and your own little world, because there's enough information there to build a whole community. I'm feeling, matriarch, patriarch energies. I'm feeling emperor card energies, empress card energies. I'm feeling like the new head of bloodlines that have a completely new culture. It's the energy of closing out of karmic timelines and old curses that have been passed down. It's the energy of the sunlight hitting all of us and just burning out all the vibrational shit. And some of us, if we're vibrating at a certain level, when the sunlight hits us, we get like a free pass. Remember how in my last 2 or 3 reports, I've been saying, what's great about co-creation? That we only really got to go halfway. We got to intend to go all the way. We got to take the steps to really be there, to go all the way. But the universe meets us halfway, and that's where the manifestation actually occurs. So, it's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. Those of us, and time is irrelevant. Oh, I feel like we shouldn't be watching my cat eat. That's kind of personal. Give her some. There's a particular vibration that you'll have, that you'll be emanating outward from that heart center region. And if it's of a particular frequency, then when the light codes hit you from the sun, you're going to experience the purification. The work will be done in a certain way because you've put enough effort in. And co-creation occurs, and it meets you halfway in a very big way, in a very different way. Not everybody gets that experience. Some people still have yet to do shadow work. Some have still yet to become self-aware. Some are still in the matrix, and that might be their life purpose, to be in the matrix. So again, no point in going outward and trying to make sense of the outward when there are new upgrades that have occurred within you that you've been ignoring. Not like on purpose, like, I'm not saying bad you, bad me, I've been ignoring. No, it's just these upgrades are huge. And so like paradigm shifty, that it's easy to overlook them because it's not just a few thought forms that have changed or a few little things that have changed. What's happening now and what's going to be happening for the next 2 months, 2.5, 3 months, that's ascension. That's earth angels activating. That's light bodies activating and living in Merkaba full time. So this paradigm shift is going to be occurring in the ascending earth beings, humans on earth, experiencing soul rebirth, soul regeneration upgrade. Talking the second coming of Christ, not as a dude reincarnating or coming down from the heavens, but your Christed energy activating from within. I mean, no, let me not try and humanize this language. Let me just keep channeling. And Spirit says, you are divine. And just because you're divine doesn't mean you understand the magnitude of your divinity. So allow yourself to surprise yourself in the kind of paradigm shifts that can occur for you in this time. Paradigm shifts is a major key word right now. It's just so interesting because the universe is really asking us to focus on that inner landscape. So we're being asked to focus on this inner landscape, and then we're being given the key word, paradigm shift. Sit with that for a second. Are you taking your deep breaths? Okay. As you upgrade, again, it might not be inherently obvious that you are upgrading. These are complete paradigm shifts. So all of you goes. Micro shifts that happen, like as we're upgrading, doing the soul work, doing the shadow work, it's so dichotomous. It's so multidimensional. Because we're like 3D, 5D, 3D, 5D, 40, 30, 40, 40, 5D, 3D, 40. Like, we're balancing contrasting and frictional energies, usually. What I'm talking about is different. Those of us who have been working on that balancing, zing, 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 working and chiseling and figuring out how to stay centered despite all of these things going on. Zing, 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 zing. Well, they're going to have access to a particular energetic experience at this time. Take a deep breath. And so, messages come online from within. They may sound foreign or feel foreign, but if they come from within, from one of the creational centers, it's worth considering. The universe is saying, consider the concept of paradigm shifts occurring on your inner landscape. And the past you, or what your human is used to, is having to constantly balance these multiple realities and try and stay in your center while raising your vibration in a really effortful, emotionally almost exhausting process sometimes. These light codes that are coming in now from the sun, these energies that are coming in now, they've got this purification vibe because it's a full paradigm shift of energy. So it's like cutting the legs off the table because now the tabletop can levitate. We don't need those anymore. Just sweeping the legs off. We don't need those. Zoop, 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 zoop. Whoa, it's levitating. And then when I look at it, it's not a table, it's a screen with planets on it. And oh, it's a portal, I can dive in. Make some room for magic. Spirit says one thing that can turn off your creativity and make it almost impossible to activate optimism and hope is fear. And I've been talking a lot about fear lately, especially on my stories, so I don't want to overdo it with the fear stuff. But just know, creativity is a very beautiful portal. That is a heart portal, but it's beautiful because it's multiple chakras going on with real creativity. You're creating. That's very godly. That's very godly. Consider that. Rather than looking out or fulfilling the human's desire to look out, to replicate, to copy something, to see proof of something, going within and saying, you feel strange, yet you come from me and you feel like home. I've never seen you and no one's ever seen you. I think I'm birthing something new. Let me stay with me and be present for this experience that I'm having. And that's all I can really offer you in closing out this channeled message. It's be present, because a lot of these things you're going to realize are upgrades. You're going to realize them in retrospect. A lot of the issues that you used to have, they're just going to be wiped clean. Okay? It's zoop, 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 zoop. Not everybody, but not everybody watches my videos. Actually, it's a specific group of people who watch my videos, and I freaking love you guys. And so I guess this is for you. This is for us. Take a deep breath. And know that by you being divine, it not only means that yes, you've got that God ability to create, but by you being divine, it means that there's mysteries available to you every day. Mysteries within you, without having to go out, learn, research, nothing. Within you. Destined light codes, predestined or multidimensionally destined to activate as you raise your vibration, as you live your life. Perhaps your vibration is raised by the circumstances and choices you make. Perhaps. As you live your life. As that vibration raises, perhaps, geomagnetic radiation comes down from the sun. Energy shoots out of the sun. Go on spaceweather.com, you can monitor it. Energy shoots out of the sun, and that energy hits our planet. Hits Mama Gaia, hits Earth, and us Earthlings feel it on a multidimensional level. And all of this is in perfect timing. Something specific is happening. If you'd like to be present, take a deep breath. Don't be too quick to jump to the usual way you do things this week or for the next few months. Don't be quick to jump with behaviors, responses, all automated patterns should not feel as automated. And if they still do, check your human, because soul is coming online, and soul is way more powerful than human. And soul will check your human, and then human will be in awe and wonder of the soul, because then human will see just how soul makes its life better. And then human and soul and mind can come into communion, and you can start to experience life in a way that feels really good, no matter what's going on around you. So keep taking deep breaths and know that by making cognitive space to perceive newness, I set myself up for success with the universe. By allowing myself to hold perceptual willingness to be dazzled, for an epiphany to come online, or by holding the passionate curiosity that there's something in here that's about to activate. And so let me just be so excited about this. Receive some of those light codes. It's one of those things. Those different things are going to activate for different people. But that is communion and excitement, a willingness to participate in life. That is not only going to work in your favor, but it's going to allow you to integrate these light codes as they're coming in live stream. If you can't integrate a light code live stream, you are going to feel those crown chakra blocks. It's going to feel like pressure headache. It's going to feel like a tension headband around your head. It may encompass your entire scalp. Usually what I find is if I've received many downloads in that solar radiation type of way, my actual crown chakra will feel pretty empty, but it's like all my head around it, like and around my third eye, but my third eye will feel nice and open. It's just like everything around it feels like a sun headache or like a pressure or a tension headache a little bit. Sometimes it can wrap into the temples too. So when that happens, like sometimes you can just take a nap and you can integrate those light codes through the REM dream sequence. The universe will work with soul and whatever the dream stuff that happens, you can integrate through there. But if you're not good with, if you can't get deep sleep, if you're not like a good sleeper, you know what I mean? Or if rest doesn't feel restful for you, watch some of my videos. Watch some of my videos. That's what these light codes are for. So as I say these things, they activate things going on for you, and then your light codes integrate. Self-promotion. Self-promotion as I sit on my squeaky chair. Wow. That was cool. How'd you guys like that message? That was for us. That was for us. 'Cause we are the best. Okay. It's time for cards. It's time for cards, baby.